rivalries that defines this sport. Ohio State versus Michigan, the scarlet and gray versus the maize and blue. To many fans on both sides, this is a one-game season. Ohio State, of course, defending national champions, but Michigan has bragging rights. They've beaten their rivals the last 4 times. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Ohio State's offense comes on the field first today. Well, Michigan versus Ohio State. Don't have to say too much more, but a lot was said after last year's Wolverine victory in Columbus. A lot of jawing. Buckeyes eventually use that as fuel to go on and win the national championship.
Usually when Ohio State and Michigan get together, not only the emotions, but the line of scrimmage decides the outcome of the game. And last year was no different. Michigan, to their credit, Mason Graham and company, dominating Ohio State's run game, pressuring the quarterback, and that's what eventually led them to a victory. They didn't have a whole lot going for their own offense, but their defense was dominant. And the Buckeyes, in my opinion, I think they used that loss as a springboard to their next 4 games in a national championship. Cannot wait to see the emotions on this field and what the results are of this year's game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Wolverines offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab near the sticks. It's Klein. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. They keep him guessing with a run. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the back gets the football. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Wolverines line up with a 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
What What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
So what a huge call in this game. Wipe away the first down with the offensive pass interference call and back him up 15. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Lining up to try the extra point. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. That is broken up and incomplete.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Makes the grab. It's Haynes. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Going to try to use his legs here. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of
He'll take a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the out route. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Wolverines pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Tight end goes in motion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Toss play to the outside. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to score with a run to the right. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, they slow the game down with a long, winding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the tailback's got it again. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
Buckeyes will have to kick this away when he comes for his second punt of the game. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. QB keeps it going left. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They mix it up with a run. Breaks a tackle in the clear now.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. He'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Pressure is coming. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down now at the 48. What a difference one play can make from being backed up to out near midfield. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Simpson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it in the open. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. That's just an egregious late hit. Obvious roughing the passer. Offense comes to the line with a first down. The defense is going to have to overcome that costly 15-yard penalty. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
It's a shotgun run call. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The shotgun running play call.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Moore. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. And he's hit right as he throws it and complete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Across the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
That's caught. It's Moore. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it second and short. Oh, a reverse. Breaks free. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. Jukes to get free. And that run produces a decent gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. As the first down is still going. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Sayin. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Haynes. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. Breaks into the clear.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Grab behind the line. It's Rodgers. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He's running out of time here. Oh, but he's lost the ball. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job by the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And it's intercepted on a desperation throw here. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Grinding away on the ground. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Chris has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Tate. The reception nets about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Short throw complete to the tight end. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Wolverines looking to cash in this red zone trip. Sticking with the running game. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayin. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the second down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. This crowd looking for a big 4th down stop. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, and he makes the catch. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. Leaning on the run game here late. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. To the air. It's Sayin. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And he spikes it to stop the clock. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he throws it deep. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipate.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him the chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
Oh, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You could almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.